tachal tasir mimenu liolamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Page 152.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malhuto Leolam Vahed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malhuto Leolam Vahed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
You may be seated, page 154. 154.
Et Adonai Elohecha b'kol levavcha u'b'kol nafshecha u'b'kol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'tibarta bam v'shiftecha bevetecha uvletzecha v'derech uv'shokbecha uv'kumecha uv'kshatam leot al yadecha v'chayu letotafot b'neinecha uv'tavtam al mezuzot betecha uv'isharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי וחוקים קדושים לעולכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Page 157 at the top. Let's read together. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. In that spirit, we turn to page 158 as we sing the Mi Chamocha.
Mi kamocha belim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei.
Kifad Adonai et Yaakov v'golo mi'ed chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. invite you to rise for our silent meditation, starting on page 164 to page 180, or 178, excuse me. So take this time for your own thoughts and prayers, and whenever you're ready, you may be seated. We're going to continue with a prayer for peace. Not just any peace, but a full peace, a Shalom Rav on page 178. And this is one of my favorites that Adrian's done over the years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon L'chol HaShalom. Ki atahu melech Adon L'chol HaShalom. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov benecha levarech et amo Yisrael. V'kol eitzo v'chol shah v'shlomecha. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
We're going to turn to our healing prayer on page 371, the Misha Berach. And every time I think the list is getting a little shorter, it seems to get a little longer, but we did have some very good news this week. Paula Ames, I don't think she was able to make it here tonight, but those of you remember, she was a frequent comer, and she had a terrible year last year, and she came in with the biggest smile on her face and full restored to health, and that was a true miraculous moment. So I'm going to read our list here, and then we'll go around, and if you have names that you'd like to add, just feel free to do so. We are thinking as a community of Nancy Adler, Cecil Ammerman, Carol Bauda, Ellen Bernstein, Hope Bongiorno, Jeff Brody, Susan Carroll, Sheldon Cohen, Tanyana Droyfich, and thank you, Sheila. That's the mother of the priest, is that right? The Ukrainian priest. Kenny Duval, Tina Ferruto, Aaron Glavin, Adrian Graber, Aaron Hamilton, Karen Hauser, Hillary Hurwitz, Stephen Hurwitz, Granger Hugh Kelly, Ryan Johnson, Diane Lansky, Susan Lansky, Gail Lewis, Robin Lewis, Lynn Longo, Robert McCoy, Jeff Morris, Pamela Niggett, Carol Parise, Tamala Retinos, Candy Rodriguez, Sarah Korn Rothschild, Roz Silver, Russ Steinberg, Irv Sugar, Gloria Tatuski, Adam Timlin, Enjo Tufts, Isaac Webb, Gail Willig Smith, Fred Weiner, Gail Zaretsky, Avram Moshe, Carla Bat Chana, Chana Ezra Ben Shul. We'll go around if you have other names.
Gail Ackerhall and Freeman Ackerhall.
Bernadine Butler and Marilyn Liu.
Cindy Raymond and Surgery Monday.
Philip Siski and Sudia. Shane Williams.
John Sennett, John Lavelle.
Joe Anabaldi and Jane Addison.
Milton Camhi, Jeanette Willard, Ben Moore.
Susan Spadero and Sheila Chato.
Bring all those names into our hearts. Again, page 371, Armi Shaberach, our prayer for healing.
Misheberak avotenu mekor habraha limotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberak imotenu mekor habraha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
A complete healing of body and soul. May all our prayers go out to all those here amongst us and outside of us, outside of our room. Prayers for healing and hope, and may no one feel alone in their challenges. May they find comfort with our prayers and amongst us. I'm going to invite you right now just to do something if you're able. Please rise. I want you to notice for just a minute, what does it feel like to stand? Now, up here, that's one of the things I do a lot. Stand, sit. It's one of the functions that we have in our service. But I want you to pay real close attention to your body. How does it feel? What's it like to stand on two legs? A very unique thing in the animal world that we stand here. It's something that makes humans very different than other animals in this world. And it's something, how many of you feel a little bit more alert? Can you feel your body a little bit more? Do you pay attention to it a little bit more than when you're sitting? You can sit down now. This week's Torah portion is Nitzavim, which means standing. We are standing, but it's not a normal standing. It actually means we are statuesque. And not just in any normal way, not because the rabbi tells you to stand or sit, because God has commanded. There can be no scarier time. Actually, it's known that on the Amidah, that standing prayer, when we're standing before God, we shuckle like this, right? Part of it is because of our nerves. We're standing before the Holy of Holy before God, and we tremble. And here we have to stand in this Torah portion for a prolonged period. And I was just thinking about this week, that it's actually a lot to ask all of the people, from the wood choppers to the water carriers, every single person, including us, we're supposed to be included in this whole list. The people there and the people not even there, not even born yet, to stand, to do this basic activity that gets harder over age, by the way, but it is a function of being human and is something that puts us in a different state of mind. I was thinking about that because tonight we are talking about security. And we have wonderful people doing security. We have a wonderful arrangement. Craig Macy will be coming up later, and we have Miriam Abramovich here from the Federation. But it's really a combined security. And Todd over there, who manages our security here at Shir Shalom, it's a combined thing. But the many, many dozens of police officers, everywhere I go, I see, I went to the hospice center, and someone said, I recognize you. I used to be the security over at Bethsaida. It's really important, and sometimes we don't notice the sacrifice they make, standing out there, protecting us. And so Ronnie DeBrouwen pointed out this wonderful reading that you have in here, and Juliana prepared it. So in honor of this Shabbat that we're dedicating towards security, here is a blessing for all of our security guards here. And they've really become part of our family. You are the first, does everyone see it? It's the blue sheet on the back of it. And Juliana said, do you want me to put a little magic on this? Yeah. That's Rabbi Evan Schultz. Together. You are the first person to greet us and say good evening as we head home. You offer a smile, a welcome, a presence to our children, students, and worshipers. You put yourself out in the open spaces to do all you can to protect those inside. You learn about the Jewish holidays. You say Shabbat Shalom and Shana Shavua Tov. You know every car in the parking lot and every parent in the preschool. You know when prayer services start and committee meetings end too late. You say Mazel Tov to the bat mitzvah and a word of comfort to the mourner. You help us feel a little bit safer in a world that feels so wildly unsafe. You are part of our community and the daily life of the Jewish people. You are a blessing and a reminder that we cannot do all this alone. May God bless our security guards and all who work to keep us safe. Amen. A beautiful prayer. So I think we'll do this more often because they deserve it. And we're going to bring up Naomi now, who's come all the way down to open our ark so that we can rise. We're going to rise. Page 586, Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shivach l'tohun hakol, l'tei gedula l'seh brishit, shalom
Asadir pi'ei haratzot, velo samanu,
k'mishpachot ha'adama, shalom sam elkeinu kahem, v'gohu aleinu, k'chol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtabim, u'modim, lifnei melech,
Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 591.
V'ne'emar v'chaya Adonai l'melech al kol ha'aretz v'yom hahu yireh Adonai echad u'shemo
be seated. If you notice, all our beautiful white Torah mantles and also the new cover, the new curtains that we have for the high holidays, and I thank our board of directors who stepped in on Thursday night before the Bills game to set them. So thank you very much. We're going to turn to our Mourner's Kaddish on page 598. I know we have a number of people here observing a yard site or had recent passings. First of all, to our friend over at North Presbyterian, Reverend Bill Hennessy, his mother Dottie passed this week. And our thoughts and prayers, we'll try to get him over some flowers Joanne and I were talking about. We also lost Eileen Scheib and Michael Shapiro. On our Shloshim list from the past month, Gabe Ferber, Lenore Levy, Elaine Newberg, and William and Bill Ostroff. On our yard site list from years past, Donald Alcock, Joe Berger, Jack Bernstein, Solomon Bahovsky, Leo Berwick, Sarah C. Carr, Saul Cutler, Sue Ellen Frank, Gerald Glasser, Benjamin Golden, Irvin Goldstein, Joseph Graber, Jacob Hesch, Selah Hesch, Lizzie Iggers, Betty Markel Jacobson, Milton Jaffe, Paul Lieberman, Joseph F. Lindenfield, Marie Malucci, Marilyn Miller, Aaron Plaskin, James S. Pugash, Milton Reingold, Mervyn J. Schwartz, Isidore Simon, Jeffrey Smith, Evelyn Solomons, Cecilia Spiegelman, Benjamin Starsky, Sam Strauss, Minnie Tubkin, Lawrence Vogel, and Sophia Weinstein. If there's others, just raise your hand.
Dorothy Friedman.
Dorothy Friedman. All those whose custom it is to rise, page 598. Yitkadal, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, B'alma Divrach Hirutei, B'amlik Makutei, B'chayachon, B'yamechon, B'chayei D'chol Beit Yisrael, B'agalau B'zman Kariv Yimru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Merach Le'olam Omei Almaya. Yitbarak, V'yishtabak, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shemei D'Kudusha, B'richu, Le'elam in kol birchata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, damiran b'alma v'imru, Amen. Yehei shlamar rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol Yishvei tevel v'imru, Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world. And we say, Amen. Zikranam livracha. May their memories be for a blessing. You may be seated. We're going to invite Bruce up, and the timer can start there, Julia, wherever you're.
Robin, go. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Thank you to the rabbi and Adrian and Sean for a lovely service tonight. Thank you to our service greeters, Chris Cohan and Sherry Jo Reich. Special thank you to Craig Macy from the Jewish Federation and Miriam Abramovich and our Amherst police officers for providing the very important training we're going to be having this evening. Tomorrow, normal schedule for Torah study and the Shabbat morning service. There is no religious school on Sunday. Rosh Hashanah starts on Monday. Schedule's been mailed out. Your tickets have been sent out. If you're a member in good standing and didn't get tickets, talk to Joanne. If you're not in good standing, talk to Joe. Shvetas. We're having a Shvetas the day before Kol Nidre for some reason. Apparently, we couldn't do a matzo ball soup sale. Anyway, that is Tuesday, September 30th. Then, of course, Yom Kippur is that week. Break Fast is sponsored by Tara, Stephen, and Sadie Cross, and the Rabbi's Discretionary Fund, and it is complimentary to anyone in good standing. Again, if you'd like to attend, talk to Joanne, get your reservation in. And again, if you're not in good standing, talk to Joe. He's here to help you with all of that. If you have questions about anything having to do with the high holidays, talk to Joanne, talk to the rabbi, talk to the cantor, but save her voice. Talk to me, talk to Joe, talk to Todd. We are here to answer any of your questions. After our shelter-in-place walk, which is immediately coming up next, when we're out of place, we're going to go over into the social hall for our Oneg Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Happy New Year. And I can't say go Bills tonight because they went last night. Shabbat Shalom. Robin? Yes.
Wow. Oh my God, I didn't think it was possible, but I did notice you used the word standing a lot there. You know what? We have Inez here. Since we need a little bit shorter thing, we got to do a bim bam at the end. Okay. All right, come on up here. What's your favorite thing to do here?
My favorite thing to do.
She loves to come up here to do the bim bam. Okay, here we go. Ready? Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bitty bitty bam,
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey,
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey,
Shabbat,
Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
hey,
Shabbat Shalom.
Hey,
Shabbat
Shabbat,
Shalom.
Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom.
Shabbat Shabbat. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Hey. Shabbat Shalom. Hey. Shabbat 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 Shalom.
All right, big five. Yeah.
My favorite part about doing this is the hay part.
Oh, she said her favorite part's the hay. I don't blame her. That is the most fun. All right, so we're going to be transitioning now. I'm going to, I guess, how do we do this? Are we inviting? Oh, we need to do the chal. Should we do that? We'll do that at the end. We'll do that after. Okay. So we're going to bring up Craig Macy, who's become a new friend, and I seem to see him every single day of the week now.
Saw you both on TV last night.
Yeah. And Joe. Joe did a great job.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for
Craig,
attending.
do you want to do it just for, if there's people streaming, do you want to do it on the microphone?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, do it over there.
All right. So thank you for having me, first of all. Thank you for attending, second of all. And thank you for being willing to listen to hear what we have to say and ultimately build this program collectively, right? So as the rabbi said, I work for the Federation. Part of my job, or maybe the biggest portion of my job, is community preparedness, which goes hand in hand with community security, right? So we have officers, we have very fine officers that are at all of our facilities, right? That is only a piece of this. There is a component for preparedness and have an understanding on what we as a community would need to do if there is a problem, right? And now, this is going to be the bottom basic entry level, however you want to put it, task that we're looking to do tonight. There's going to be two things that we're looking to do. And we have a handout that most of you got, right? That we had to keep printing more because there was more and more people coming. So again, that's why I'm saying thank you. We started out with 40, then we went to 50, and then there was another 5 or 10 more that ultimately got printed out. That is a Word document that comes right out of the emergency operations plan that Shur Shalom has, right? So that is not changed. No words were changed. So if you do